YouTube, Warpetrie here. This is just going to be a Dark Angel update and a general update for what I've been doing these past few weeks. So here is the first two veterans I have completed, and they look pretty nice. It's really bright. I might tone that down a little bit, but that's his personal iconography. This is the double chain sword that I was able to make. Looks pretty cool. Pretty happy about that. Probably I still have to do the Devil in Mud, or not Devil in Mud, but that black wash on that. Was able to do his eyes in there. I want to do something that Orc Painter Nerd does, is he does a lot of decal work, and so I might put on a Dark Angel sword there, or like a skull or something, or a Dark Angel sword right there on his other grief part. So it'd be kind of cool. And I need it, but before I do that, I need to get the micro set. I believe they have them at that Burker's Hobbies place, but I'm not sure. I have to check. And I haven't been able to go down there in a little while. So once I do that, I'll start putting on those extra decals, and then they'll finally be done. This is the commander, or not commander, but the squad leader, and he looks pretty awesome. Again, with the same idea for his legs. And I found how to make turquoise. It's actually rather simple, and I didn't know why I didn't think of it before. But just get a blue, and then get a green, and then just mix those together, and you'll get your turquoise. Mix more than another like a 60-40 mix to Enchanted Blue to Dark Angel's Green. Probably not that much, but you know, it makes a good blend. And then to highlight, you just add some white in there, and then that'll be it. So hopefully I'll be able to get those power swords painted up, and they look pretty cool. I heard that Vallejo has a fluorescent green, which sounds really interesting, so I might actually get some of that stuff and mix it in with like ice blue and see how like glowy that will look. So that'd be really cool. See how that works. And then that's about it for these guys. My other three that I have, this guy's pretty much done. Just gotta do his chest piece, his eyes, and then just a little bit. His checker part came out pretty well, I think. And then just gotta do his sword. Then with these other guys, just gotta do the personal heraldry, his face, and then highlights and whatnot. But I haven't really been able to paint for a while. Actually, I haven't done any modeling in a long time. Getting my eagle thing done. I'm hopefully going to be meeting with my advisor sometime this weekend. My eagle advisor, so I can get that signed off and I'm done. Which would be awesome. It'd be so good just to have that stuff done with half a month to my 18th birthday, which is the deadline. So here's those. Here's my company master that I have just sitting around. Hopefully I'll be able to get a game in soon. My friend just pre-ordered a bunch of Grey Knight stuff, because he's been wanting to get the Grey Knight kits for a while, and he's been waiting for the release. He's actually been playing since 3rd edition, third or like really early 4th edition of the Grey Knights, and so he's very pleased that they have all these new models and stuff. So it'll be interesting to have a game or two with him. I've only tied him once with the Grey Knights, and that was only because he didn't really focus on the objective, which is capturing control of different objectives, and I got lucky with my Tau. I really don't like those Vindicator Assassins. Yeah, they drive me crazy. But that's pretty much it for my Dark Angels. I'm going to be writing a 2K list for my Deathwing, because I like my Deathwing. I'll probably be getting new models for them, and a bunch of conversion bits for from the Grey Knight stuff. So that'll be I'll really be looking forward into that. And I placed an order in Cool Mini or Not to get some of the simple instant mold stuff and some other models. I've made a separate video for my instant mold, but I'll show you some of the models I received. So the first one that I'll show you is probably my favorite model. only because it's different. It's different, and I've never done a model like this before other than Games Workshop stuff. So it is Gira, the Spirit Monkey Spirit Ninja. It's 32 millimeters. So I'll pop this open for you guys and set him up and take a look at him. So all these models are metal, which is kind of a nuisance. It would have been cool to have them be resin, but I knew that they weren't going to be plastic, so I was okay with that. And I'm not really one of those guys where, oh, if it's not plastic, then I won't buy it, type of thing, because a cool model is a cool model. There's nothing against that. So, sorry if this isn't in focus at all, but let's set this guy up. He's a ninja monkey that has a sword and a bow staff, and he's flipping upside down. He looks awesome. I'm a really big fan of monkeys. I like monkeys a lot. It's like my spirit animal, I guess. I don't know. I did this thing with my friends where we all had spirit animal things, and mine was a monkey. So it's not really wanting to stay up, but there he is. I'll just leave the tail off. So there he is. Looks pretty cool. Be really fun to paint. I think he'll be either in white robes or black robes, and then his fur will be brown, brown or like a tannish color. So it's a cool little model. Really wasn't that expensive, and be really cool to paint up. I forgot who it was, but someone had painted up like a little raven, and it was like his little buddy. So my little ninja monkey spirit guy will be my little buddy. So there he is. Once I get the Vallejo paints, I'll paint him up sometime. So that'll be my little treat, other than painting Dark Angels and some tile that I might actually dig up, and my Deathwing and Dark Eldar. Let's see here. My next model is from the Mercs range. The USCR Benna. So he's pretty cool. He's a really big, chunky model. Has an awesome axe hammer thing. I hope this video doesn't cut out, because I guess the battery isn't going dead, which is great. So it just sits in there. And then I really want to get those cinematic effects and put on his guns, because you'll see why, I think, if he sits there. All these models fit together, they just don't want to stay. Oh well. So, here he is. Pretty big, beefy model. See him next to a Dark Angel. Pretty much the size. His hammer's pretty much as big as him, which is kind of cool. And then he has these two guns that go on top. And that's where I want to get the cinematic effects. So I can just put those huge gun blasts on there. And then just have him be shooting while he's just standing on top of whatever he's standing on top of. That'd be pretty cool. And moving on to my next model I got. Okay. So I've always been a fan of dwarves. I like dwarves. If I started fantasy, it would either be the lizardmen or dwarves. And I really like one of the lizardmen models, so I'll probably just get them just to have that model. Or I'll just buy the model, even though it's pretty expensive. It's just a lizard sitting on a huge lizard. But yeah, it's like a huge dinosaur thing. So here's the dwarf. I don't know if it'll fit in this little base or not. No, that'll have to be cut down. Alright. So here's the dwarf. It is Peter, so it'll be kind of hard to see. Where's my box? Shaky camera. So that's what he's supposed to look like. It's a pretty awesome model, pretty epic. And yeah, he has a mohawk. It's a little mohawk. It'll be my little dwarf to paint up, test my skin tones and stuff. So I said that on my last video for General Splatin, that I put the order in for the minis and to test my painting skills. So that's what these models are for. Has a cool dragon head that I can use for like a Salamanders thing or something. But it's pretty cool. And then he has his banner pole. It's a whole bunch of stuff and books and things, chains with the barrel of root beer. So he's pretty cool. I like him. Awesome. And can't wait to paint this guy up eventually, sometime. I don't know. That'll be my little project. And lastly, I got an infinity model. Sorry about the camera shake. I got this dude who looks awesome, as does all the other models I have. Open this guy up. The only complaint I have about this model is that there's a lot of little bits, and when you'll see when I'm talking about a lot of little bits, it's like insane. Especially for a metal model, it's like, why would they do that? But yeah. So here's pretty much his body, or his torso. Pretty nice sculpt, pretty detailed, and has these really cool like spinal thing on there, like muscle armor. And then this is like his other leg, like it's his other leg thing, the cloak. Looks pretty cool. So this will just I think go like something like that. No, you can't even see this. That's nice. Yeah, let's see, go like that. So that he's running. So there'll have to be some gaps that I need to fill in. This is his gun. His gun looks pretty epic. Pretty epic gun. So that'll be fun to paint. And then this is his sword. I love the sword. It's awesome. It's pretty thin, but it's pretty cool. So yep, there's his sword. If it was a bit bigger and thicker, like the Dark Angel swords, I probably would have casted it and used them for my Dark Angels, but nah, it wouldn't really fit. I think it'd be like a little toothpick. And then these are what I'm talking about, the little bits. These go on top of his head, which is this little thing. They go on top of there somehow, and they're like little antennas. So it'll try to be a fun experience trying to put that on there, but it should be all good in the end. So that's pretty much it. So just like those little antenna things. I think they go on his back and also on top of his head. There's like even smaller ones for the ones that go on top of his head. So, super glue, yay! That's it. That's the models that I got. Looking forward to painting these up once I get the time to, or once I'm just sick of painting Games Workshop models, or once I just want to paint in general, since I haven't really had the time yet. Hopefully during spring break I'll be able to, which is coming up in a few weeks. Not too incredibly soon, which is a drag, but soon enough. That's it. Oh, and also for painting, I have this model, which you guys haven't really seen very much of, but I've been testing out ways on how to paint this guy. I'm just waiting for the right time to be able to paint it once I get the Vallejo colors and stuff. So this guy has not been forgotten. Rescue did an amazing job on this model, but just haven't been able to paint him up yet. So yeah, alright. Well, I shall leave you guys to it and get working on my project again. My Eagle project. Nearly done. I just gotta do a little bit more work on it, and off to my advisor. So let's choose another model. Let's do this one. So on this last note, I'll see you guys and talk to you guys later. Yeah.